Good morning, Age of Origins, guys. Frenzy's over, and 736 did win. We did beat 771, and it wasn't just a beat; it was a beat down. I'm going to say something that's going to surprise you guys. Lock nations do fight. You hear that? 771 did fight us. They fought us. I mean, you see this guy right here. He fought. He fought. Look at the score. He fought. Okay, don't get me wrong. He got hit a couple times, but he did fight. Um, and if you look down here, where was it? 722, 722 versus 726. Both Lock nations. They fought too. You're talking about 18 billion to 13 billion guys. Lock nations fight. I just don't know why they don't fight us. You know what I mean? Like they fought each other. It's clear as day. But yeah, that's how that one went out right there. So obviously K138 got first place with 1.3 billion, and then in second place 771 Chin Chin. I can't say it. You know the squiggly lines. He came in second place. Then me in third place with 834 million points. It was fun. It was fun. Yes, there will be a video. I do want to say that now we are going up against in the third round 741. We're going up against 741, and 741 is a little bit of tough. They're a little tough. They got their shit together. So um, we're looking forward to this. It is Void, and I will say that if they try that whole recruit bubble thing, we're gonna recruit too. If they do that, we will recruit too. We're gonna fight you, and you're gonna fight us, and that's just the way it is. All right, so let's get into where everyone else is. I want to see some hear about you guys' stuff. Lee God, you were in here, and I know Tip was in here. Let's hear about what happened in you guys' stuff. If you guys got a screenshot, real quick, you can post. Oh, where did you guys go? Yeah, Lee God's in here. Tip's in here. Holbrook's in here. Quite a bit. Go ahead and speak up, guys. Lee, go ahead. You can tell us about what happened in 425 real quick. I know you got a busy day ahead of you. Or Tip. Hey, you guys can speak up. What's going on? Guys, the channel voice is on mute. Something went wrong with the
Sorry,
settings.
sorry, Woody. I was trying to find a photo and post it for you. We played 406. It was
Okay.
interesting. We won. We won by 2.5 or 2.6 billion. It was overall bubble fest, of course. A few big hits, nothing major. I opened my city up for. If I was on the game, my city was unbubbled, which was
Okay.
probably, I don't know, 10 hours, maybe 12 hours. I played quite a bit. I did get hit, which was kind of cool.
Did
Uh,
you get hit and did you get burned? I mean, there's two big differences.
Oh no, for sure. Well, like you always say, frenzy's the place you want to test your stuff to see what
Correct.
you can handle, what you can't handle. And we were up far enough that even if I got hit, it was no big deal. But I did get hit. I didn't get burned, but I did re confirm my concern or my worry about having a buffer. And I think I killed, I don't remember, 9 million troops or something, 11 million troops, and they killed 339,000 troops. And of the 339,000 troops, they hit me with 40. 300,000 of them were T4.
300,000 with T4. Now, let me ask you, having that buffer, let's say this was void and you have that buffer, are you really going to heal those T4 troops? Because let's just say that they do kill all your T4 troops and now they're all the real troops are dead. Are you really going to heal those troops? Like,
I've never put the math to it. If it's, I mean, I would literally go into the nerd. I love the nerds chat. We all do. I would go into the nerds chat. I would ask somebody to pull up a calculator, show me what to do to calculate what it costs to pay for the what do you call it, the potion to revive them or whatever,
yeah, the void
percentage
potions.
wise. Yeah, void potion, or would it be cheaper just to use gold and recruit them back? Whichever financially made more sense is the option I would choose.
Right. Well, here's the thing. Um, the problem is this: is like when if say you said you got what like 4 million T4s or something like that or T1s or whatever. if your
Yeah,
hospital's full and they hit you, let's just say a 70 man hit, right? And for some reason you don't got no reinforcements, you're gonna lose a lot of real troops, because those T4s are they're just gonna burn, they're gonna melt. You know that better than I do. They're gonna melt.
they, they do, but you got to remember in battles, and I'll kind of give you an example. Like in big group hits, big 20 20, 50 50, whatever. It's always the smaller guys that lose their troops first. Right. That's why I mean, it sounds horrible to say, but we
Right.
call them our meat shield.
Well,
Right.
yeah,
Well,
yeah.
that's because their troops die first. So it's the same philosophy in your own set of troops. Your lower tier troops are always going to die first.
And I understand that, but I'm saying if 70 people hit you, I mean, and no one
Uh,
sends you reinforcements, and I'm talking about if this is void.
well,
Um,
40 hit me, 40 hit me, and I lost 300,000 T4 and only 39. And I still had 4 million T4 left, 5 million T4 left. So
mhm,
kind of put that in the equation.
okay.
So I'm not saying that if they hit me 2 or 3 times that your philosophy would be 100% correct, but you and I both know that first hit, bubble, bubble, bubble.
I think the only way that comes into play, guys, is if you're actually burned. You know, anything that's coming up with what Woody's saying, or excuse me, Tip's saying, is essentially like the, a failure on the attack side. If it's a defense for Tip, those T4s or whatever aren't going to die unless he gets burned, or damn close to it. Um, and with that being said, his hospital will save the higher tier, robble. So, like at the end of the day, the I think what he's trying to say is at what point is it too much? I mean, I
Yeah.
think we've had this conversation before. Tip is, at what point is that T4 hurting you on a hit? I forget what your BP is these days, but
371 million BP.
Who?
yeah. So
Who?
you're like right
Who?
on that brink, of potentially getting rid of that T4. I would assume. I could be
Correct.
wrong. Maybe.
Correct. Correct.
Um, Okay,
100%.
yeah. So there you go. So like, there's the answer to your question. Like, I'm assuming about 400 million BP would be the number in my mind, where
I was thinking high.
that would hurt you more than it would help you.
Well, and you bring up a good point, and I will say this. I mentioned this last night, and I think one of the chats, and you've hit on it big time, and that is there's a point that I'll give you an example. What is it, Medici or Mother Doom? There's the one. In Mother Doom, if you send all your troops and you hit and you have T4, and then you turn around and take out your T4. I'm actually teaching y'all secret sauce for those who don't know these. And you turn around and take out your T4 and send everything except for your T troops, you will get a substantially higher score. So what that tells you is your battle power or your overall strength is way stronger without the T4. So if I'm being hit in a big battle, yes, I would be way stronger without the T4. However, I keep them in there currently so I don't lose the expensive troops.
Okay,
But
so
yes, I am sacrificing strength by doing that. Absolutely.
so the reason why I brought this up is because there's not many players that have that caliber of strength that you do. Okay, so when I see a lot of these players in these newer nations players, they got like 250 million BP, 350 million BP, and they got like 6 million T4s. They got to remember that there, you got to be super fucking strong, to where what you're doing is actually benefiting you. If I hit someone that's a 41, but they're like 1600 flat, I'm gonna eat that the T4s and a lot of their fucking T13s real
Oh,
fast
absolutely.
too. It,
Absolutely. I don't recommend this for every single player. I agree with you 100%.
and that was the point I was trying to get to, because I've seen
Yeah, I
some
mean,
people
I
do it,
feel like it works for the people that are the big targets, right? And then only if you have a team, right? Like if Tip's flying around there 200 million BP, let's say, and he's got all that T4 filler, and you don't have a team, it doesn't matter. You're still getting clipped, like respectfully. these nations out there like 567 that have these amazing alliances. These guys, like Deadpool in 425 runs a very similar setup. He's not as fat as Tip or as strong as Tip, but long and short of it, he's got a fuck ton of T4. And there's some good nations out there that'll give him a run for his money at 275ish million BP, whatever it is these days. But with that T4 and some, and a decent team behind you like GFK, man, those reports get real sexy looking,
Well,
because they get
also,
0 points when they come in with 60, 70 people, and we get all the points. And I know Tip's seen those reports before, probably has a couple to share maybe in the chat, but those are some of the coolest reports that you'll see out there. Is those weird T4 traps and two to 300 million BP cities, and they have 4 million, 5 million T4 or below, and the attacking alliance gets like literally 0 points. It's pretty fun.
especially in Frenzy when it's 3-1, in point scale.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If you're going to roll around, you got to remember that you got to get a minimum of 3-4, and it's not even 3-1. And let me explain that. Is if you're killing T12 and they're killing T13s that you have, it's a greater spread than just 3-1 in points. So you've got to have that T4 buffer in there to not give the points too in Frenzy, for example.
Right, right, right. So, the moral of the story is like, guys, don't think that just having those T4s, if you're not super strong, is going to protect you. Like,
Yeah.
if
Well, I
I'm
mean,
good, if I send to you guys, if I send and I see that line way where it should be, but I'm eating it, I'm sending another one. And I'm gonna send it there before my troops are done killing, and that's gonna really, really, really truly hurt you, versus having a
This
lot of
I
big.
just I'm driving right now, but I just dropped a little video in the chat. When it comes through, share it or whatever. But that guy had 3 million T4, 200 million BP, and I think 22 of us clipped him. See you later.
I'm not.
Zero.
I'm
I
not.
mean, it was frenzy, but like guy had a good amount of T4, and maybe that works a lot of the times. If you want to drop your shield and get your boxes open or whatever. But it didn't work this time, and 20 or so people just
I'm not seeing the
took down
video.
200 million.
I'm not seeing the video. Oh, there
if,
it is. Never mind.
if
Let's.
if you're the bigger player in a new nation, you know what I mean. I think it might not be a bad idea, Woody, for the T4 because,
Yeah,
obviously the lower
100%.
nations,
That's a
like
slick
like Lee
move.
God said, we eat those accounts for breakfast. Whereas if you're the only whale and you're 41 and the next closest guy's at 38, and then there's very few of those, then yeah, I think T4 is probably if you're 150 to 200 million BP, I think T4 would work for you as a buffer.
Yeah. Oh, is it frozen? Did it freeze? Yeah, I think it's frozen. The video.
Now I also use T4 Woody in Frenzy for a split formation.
Well, hold on. I don't want to get. I don't want to spend too much time on this because there's a lot of people waiting to.
I got you.
But yeah, the video froze. Oh, there it is.
There
That's
we
the good old camel lag, brother.
Yeah. Oh, was that the lag? Oh my god. See, yeah, that's exactly what you did. Like you sent that second fleet in like instantly. And those T4s, I mean, they filled up the hospital, and then what's next? The T13s, and those die. I don't think I could. I don't think I could heal my T4s. You know what I mean? If I had them, I don't think I would do that.
You have
I
no T4s, Woody?
no. I got what 16,000.
Oh wow.
Yeah, yeah. When I fight, I fight.
I have zero T4.
Yeah, and the 16,000 I got is only for when like they send those fucking one fucking troop types in the fucking tower kind of gig.
Yay!
Jeez. So you double tapped that guy, and he had T4s, didn't he?
I mean, we made him zero, but I cut the I cut the video after a couple of attacks, but yeah, I mean, the T4 didn't help this gentleman at all. I mean, granted, it's different against an alliance like us or Tips. There's I feel like there's only a dozen or so really good teams out there, but the long and short of it is the T4. But I think it's a great suggestion for 1200 and up. Get some T4 in there, have a good little team behind you, and some idiot stick whale is going to come and try and get you or whatever the case is. So I think those are really good ways to take advantage of the game early on. But I think once you get a little older, a little bit more competitive, I think that's not going to bode you well. Especially if if you're going to become one of those fat guys like Tip.
There it is, Woody. If you scroll down, I put it in the chat. You
All
can actually
right.
see it.
All right, but then after that, we're gonna move on because people want
Fair
to.
enough.
Yeah, that's the report that I was talking about when I was talking. Look at that.
Yeah. Damn. Yeah, that's definitely a good
Well, and I wasn't even talking about that specific report. Like, the guy probably has a bazillion of those. You know what I'm saying? So, like, that's a very common report for somebody hitting Deadpool during Frenzy. That's what it looks like.
yeah.
For every time.
Damn, they only killed 339, and those were all
And
T4s.
300,000 were T4.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I gave no points, and look at what I got for points.
Yeah, I see that.
Kind of a no-brainer.
I mean, it's a no-brainer. But the power that you got to back up those T4s is what I'm talking about. Like, there's not many people out there that's got that kind of power.
Oh,
Um,
I understand.
in these newer nations, yeah, you got that 41 that's, let's say in the 1300s, and everyone else is 32s and 33s. Yeah, that's a different story. That's going to be very good. But like in the 700s right now, that's not, it's not a safe move to do. Definitely not a safe move in the 700s. But that's a good
All right.
report.
Well, who's next?
Yeah,
Who's next?
let's go back to the top. And we have Noman. We're gonna find Noman here and get him up here to speak. All right, so Noman down here at 439 versus 400, and it looks like 439 took that win. 351, 365, and 365 took that win. 379 versus 385, 385 took that one, and 309 versus 395, and 309 took that one. So it looks like it's going to be 309 versus 385 in the next round. But Norman, how'd it go? This looks like a very close battle.
Hey guys, how you doing?
How you
Hope
doing?
everyone's good. And it was pretty good. We had a few big battles. I posted a few.
Yeah, we're
If you
looking at
guys want to see,
32 to
a
4.
lot of them came from the tower battles. And thing is, we had a few point leakers in our nation. So every time we gain a little bit of lead within the same minute, we'd lose the same lead.
Hmm.
And so they were ahead of us by 1 billion points going into phase 5. And we reduced it to like 300 million points. And then
That
it went back up to 1 billion points.
those are some big fights. 40 to 55. Those are some big
They were,
fights.
they were.
That's yeah.
So most of the big fights are from the Second Alliance, FHW.
Okay, okay.
And the thing is, their nation is split up. I'm sure everyone here knows Gladys
Yeah, we don't know
from Nation
Gladys.
400,
Wasn't it Gladdy?
right?
Gladdy?
Gladdy or Gladys or something like that.
Yeah, we know. We definitely. Well, a lot of the older players they know who Gladdy is. Definitely, 100%.
Correct, correct. So their nation is split up. So most of the big battles were happening with FHW, none with one, which is Gladdy's alliance.
You said none.
So what happened was we were down 1 billion points, and it's like you reached a point where you can't find a way back until we found an unbubbled C41 in Gladdy's alliance, gathered everyone, and then we just hit it. and you can see the report there.
Yeah. Yeah, there's many of them too. Yeah, definitely. That's
Yeah, that's when we gained. That's when we gained the lead,
oh,
and then
wow.
That's a
just
good
like
billion points right there, brother. Good
I was
job.
just gonna say that's good, real.
it was very good actually.
Now I'm not understanding that these guys you said their number one wasn't even fighting, so you guys basically just fought the number two. Am I
No, the
hearing?
thing is, they have monster cities in both alliances.
Ooh,
So Glady is very big, and then you have Lightning S and Led Zeppelin or Zeppelin,
yeah, yeah.
and they're pretty big cities. But then one alliance fights, and the other alliance uses T5s and towers, which is the first time that I see. I'm sure you guys have seen it
Oh yeah,
before. It's kind of weird.
100% seen it 100% many times.
This is the first time I
You
see
know
it,
you know
to
why
be
you
honest.
know why they do that, right?
I figured they don't give points while they take points off the towers.
No. So they do that as a trap. So if you put a
Okay,
T5, you put a T5 in there, or even one whatever. If someone doesn't want to scout it, they're gonna speed in there, and then once they speed in
okay,
there, the whole team speeds back in, and
okay,
yeah, so that it's a trap. Um,
okay.
now, so
But the thing is, no one sped in after we go in.
well, I'm not saying that they did. I'm just saying that
Okay,
that's what they usually do, or why they usually have only five, T5s in there. Is because it's most likely a
right,
trap.
right. Yeah, yeah,
Um,
yeah.
because they're not
No,
gonna get
I get you. Yeah,
they're not gonna get no points by just sitting in their fucking T5s, and especially if there's only like one in there, they're not getting no points. That's
correct, correct.
so.
Yeah.
Well,
I mean, it wasn't
congratulations.
bad overall. Yeah, thank you so much.
No
Thank you so
problem.
much.
Congratulations, 439, and hope to see 309 and 385 the results of that because I know both these two nations are very strong. That's going to be a pretty good void. Well, it might be boring too. Bubble Fest maybe. All right, next we got 904.
Anyway, guys, have a good day. Gotta
You
go.
too. Thank you. Next one
See you. Bye. Bye.
we got 904 and 875. 904 took the win on that one. 764 and is that 910? Is that 910? I think that's 910. I think we have Safe in here. If he does, let's get him up in here. Um, yeah, Safe's up in here. Is this before and after kind of stuff?
Hey, Woody, not gonna lie, 904 came up on my Elite War challenge list this week.
Are you kidding me?
I,
So
I didn't challenge them, but they were definitely there when I clicked the refresh button after Sunday's Elite War.
I
They were definitely there, man. So
I think that
yeah,
you know what I think that it wouldn't. I get you guys would win, and I'm pretty sure they already know that you guys would win, no, hands down. But I think that it would be a good experience for 904 um, to be able to be able to go against your nation to see the different kind of techniques that you guys use. Obviously, they know you guys got power, but
904 sees 567 every week in Wasteland. I think they'll be all
no,
right.
I'm talking about you. I thought you said Elite War.
Yeah, no, it was Elite War. I was just talking shit. Uh,
I know that they seen oh, what nation was that? I did a video on it. I forget what nation it was, but
Hey, but that will tell you though, just to, I didn't mean to cut you off there, but I will tell you though, it's cool that, 900 Nation and 858 was right behind them because I looked at their rankings after I saw them come up. So they're in like the mid 20s right now or something along those lines. So shout out to those guys for doing their thing, man. And I know that's not easy. And the fact that a number 4 ranked alliance can even see you guys in the challenge list, it's pretty solid.
yeah, it's solid. Should be proud of that. If we're being real, be proud of that, guys. But all right, so 904 did take the win against 875. 764 versus 910, and 910 took that win. Ooh, okay, we'll get into that in a second. 742 versus 790, 790 took that win. 786 versus 823, and 823 took that win. Say if you're in here, if we have someone from 904 in here as well. So these are the two nations that were fighting in GC. 904 and 910, and now they're going to see Void against each other. Oh my god. That's gonna be
That's Camel
interesting.
for you.
That's gonna be
Good
interesting.
evening, guys.
Good evening. Good evening.
Um,
So against
nah,
764, was there really any fighting? Because I mean, I see the points are you guys got a lot more than they did, But did they fight you, or
Yeah,
was it
it was close, but I think once the score was once we had a million lead, they decided to open up and they played. So it was fun.
okay?
They decided to play and just challenge us.
So did anyone do what Lee Guy was suggesting? Just freaking open your bubbles and go at it.
Um, we talked to them
Hmm.
and we told them to. It was there was no fighting at the start, like on the towers and everything. So we reached out to them and they accepted. They said, "Okay, let's go and fight and have fun. Let's make it fun."
So
And
so
much respect to them
so
for
seven
making it fun.
so 764 that you guys both just dropped bubbles and fought it out.
Yeah, yeah.
Dude,
We
bravo,
our
bravo.
R5 and their R5 decided to just have fun
Hell
and
yeah.
open the game.
Hell yeah. Bravo to both you guys. Bravo to both you guys. Because, you know, sometimes it's like a sea of bubbles and no one wants to play that way. So if you guys both agreed to it and just said go at it and let the strongest person win, bravo on that. And good, good, good. That's the way the game should be played. And
Uh,
we'll say frenzy. That's the way frenzy should be played. I get Void. You don't want to lose that many. You don't want to be zeroed out. But it's fucking frenzy. Have fun with it. Go till you have no more troops. Go till you have no more troops.
they came at us with 40 players and they tried to burn a C40.
Ooh.
So much respect to them for
I can't wait to
for
play
having
them. I
fun.
can't wait to play them. Man, I can't wait to play
Uh,
them.
you need to talk to them first.
Oh, I'll talk to them.
They're too organized. You will not find any bubble drop. You will not catch anyone.
Well,
They're too good.
our nation's kind of the same way. You ain't gonna find no bubbles dropped if we're really trying. But if we both agree to just say fuck it, let's just meet up here in this corner between both alliances and just fucking go at it, and the strongest win. So be it. Let's just do it. Like, I don't care. See, I don't care. In 736, don't care if we lose as long as there's a big fight. You know, as long as they fight us and we lose, you know what? We're more than happy to lose like that. Um, and I'm sure anyone out there would be the same way. If you fought it out and you had fun, those are the kind of fights that you always remember. And the next time you see them, you're just gonna be like, "Oh, this is gonna be fun," and you get excited for it, man. You get excited. You call off work, and I'm not saying to do that, but yeah, that's so the
The
big.
Frenzy should be played that way.
I
I
agree.
totally agree.
I agree. I agree. Win or lose, fucking go at it. You know, have fun with it. So here's the big question, because now you're up against 904. And
Yeah,
I know you guys. You were able to win the GC against 904, and 908, and I forget the other nation. Sorry, but so is this
908
good?
and 904 and 95.
Yeah, 925. That's why, because they're Lock Nation. That's why I don't remember. But this is Void, and I'm not sure. I mean, I have a couple friends on both you guys' nation. I don't know if there's bad blood between you guys, or if you guys are okay or not.
Um, we're okay. Like there's nothing between us
Okay, good,
beside the battlefield.
good, good, good. As long as you guys can like literally, shake hands beforehand and shake hands afterhand, and just like, oh, this is a game. We had some fun. Thanks for showing up. That's what the game is. That's what the game's about. Like, I've seen some nations literally when they go to fucking void and they get
Uh,
zeroed out, they're screaming, "You big," I don't want to say the words, but they're just like crying. It's like, guys, we were friends beforehand. We're friends afterwards. So you got fucking zeroed out. You made a mistake. It happens. You know,
yeah, the respect is there. They are a solid nation and they are very strong.
hmm
And they have earned the respect from everyone. They're strong.
Okay, cool. So when Void happens, both 904 for the people that are listening and 910, if you guys do some battles, get the real time recordings of it. Like as you guys are entering the city, record it. It's like what, maybe 3 minutes out of your entire phone's memory. Record it, and from either side, and I can make a video for it. Because this is a very big rivalry between 904 and 910, and a lot of older nations actually.
There's a member, Woody, from 904 that wants to say something, I think, in the thing. If you want to have him on while you're talking about it.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Was it Shunov?
Sukuna, some.
I think I don't. I can't pronounce his name. Shunov. I sent him an invite up here. I don't know if he's going to answer it or not.
Got it. My bad.
But if he doesn't, um, like I said, I'm friends with both nations, so it's like I want to know the outcome of it. You know what I mean? Like every once in a while, I'll sub in and help out with like EW. Void, I won't do because I got my own nation to worry about. But I would love to see some freaking some hits because I know both you guys will bring it. You guys will both bring it, and that's what I'm looking forward to.
Yeah, that's definitely going to happen. There will be battles from our side. we,
Now,
we will not hold back.
now,
Like we don't mind losing troops.
now
We would lose all our troops. We don't mind.
can you guys reach out to each other and possibly make an agreement to not do the recruiting thing to where it's
I'm
just
pretty
okay.
sure. I'm pretty sure they'll speak. The R5s will speak to each other.
Okay.
Like there's no bad blood between 910 and 904. It's just there's just major respect. Because if I'm not mistaken, 910 is undefeated when it comes to head of state, if I'm not mistaken, as well. So we're just trying
Yeah,
to like,
we
return.
have lost to 459.
Yeah, so we're trying to return the favor by ending their streak as well. That nice back and forth banter that we have going and stuff. We officially like rivals and stuff, so that's good. So we respect each other that much.
Hell
Where,
yeah.
especially after the frenzy that we just had. Oh my god, it was boring as fuck. So we really looking forward to the void. Where I'm pretty sure like there's an agreement that there won't be a lot of recruiting because we want to have fun during the void. Yes, there's going to be some bubbles and stuff, but I know that 910 is going to bring it, and the 904 is going to bring it as well because we both fighting nations. So that's going to be a battle of a void, and we excited as fuck for this void coming up.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
It will be fun, but I want to correct you. 908 are the undefeated nation in head of states.
Oh, it's 908. My bad. Oh, we got
Yeah.
908 in EW coming up as well. So we excited for the next upcoming weekends. So it's going to be fun. We have 908 in EW. We recently moved up in EW lead guard. You should have challenged us. Would have been nice to get some skills from you guys, see how you guys play, and maybe get a
See?
few pointers.
See, I told you,
So
Lee God. I told you, just challenge them so they can see how you guys play and pick up some pointers. I always suggest that. Like when I went up against 385, I already knew we were gonna lose that one, but I wanted my alliance to see what an organized EW nation or alliance how they play, and that right there
yeah,
is
it's
like,
fun.
yeah,
Because we had the worst wasteland ever. Woody, I saw your wasteland. We basically had the same as you.
it was,
Like we like 30 minutes in, I left the game and just parked my city and just left.
dude, it was gay. It was gay as fuck. Like happy,
It was so gay. God damn.
like happy.
Oh man. But yeah,
Uh,
904. We played against. We won. Our frenzy was very boring. They didn't even attack our towers. Like nothing at all. And Camel should fix the whole limiting us from attacking other towers as well, because we finished the two towers and then our Alliance van couldn't attack anything else, so we were just sitting there.
well,
So yeah,
I will say that
that was
being that we have the tower uh, subject up, there was someone else. Remember, we had a couple last friends, in fact. Someone would send one troop to the tower, so their own nation can't score no points at the tower. Well, the same thing happened, and the enemy nation said, "Fuck that! We're not having that. We're not going to win this way. We're not going to fight this way," and they kicked them back out. So
nice.
that's respectful for the enemy nation to be able to
Much respect.
notice that and say, "Fuck that! We're not playing that game." Very nice and
Respect.
much respect.
Cool. Thanks.
Hey, no problem. I'm gonna keep moving
910.
though.
see you in 2 weeks' time, man. It's gonna be fun. I'll try and get some recordings as well because I won't have anything planned for that weekend. I canceled everything I had just for that void coming up. So yeah, I'll see if I can maybe make some
Let's
recordings and
go.
stuff.
That's exciting.
It is.
Yeah,
It is.
for sure. Thanks, guys. Keep up the good work with it.
All,
Really much appreciated.
No problem. No problem.
all the best.
Did I
All the
hear it
best,
right that
brother.
both nations are undefeated in head of state? Or did 9-10 say that they had
No,
lost one?
we have lost one. That's 908. That's undefeated. 904
Got it,
and
got it.
910 lost.
Got it.
Thanks for the time with you.
No problem. No problem. I don't see Queen Cole.
All the best to the others.
I don't see Queen Chloe in here, but she did drop this report, so we'll go over it real quick. So 36-1, and they hit a fucking wall.
Yeah, I saw that on Facebook. That was cool.
They hit a wall. Wow. And I know Q too. I know Q.
Yeah, that guy's strong as dog. That guy's fucking super strong.
Yeah, and that's
You need a
11.
couple more than 36, man.
Dude, that's
Just
in
for
the
next time.
that's into the 1100s, almost 1200 right there. Crazy. Crazy. Like, I got 21 million troops. These guys right
What is
there.
he, like 250, 275 million BP, some shit like that?
That's 356 million BP.
Oh, shit. Yeah, that's just a dumb hit, 1162. Sorry. But good, but fun. Good luck. Good job pressing the attack button. And I'm sure you guys were losing anyway when you guys did this. So long and short of it is yeah.
They
Box
showed
openers.
up. They seen what 36 people can do.
Yeah.
So even with 36 people against 20 million, they had 10 million, or we'll just say 11 million troops against 21. So half the troops. They still killed nearly a million troops. So that's not bad for only 36 people. So
It's not enough, but yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, it's a shout out to Q and how strong he is, and you know, it's also a shout out to DoD. There, 36 and an 1100 nation's pretty good. Keep up the good work, but next time you need like 70, 75 to do that.
maybe more than that. But it
Yeah, but at least you're winning points with 70 or 75. You might not burn the guy, but you're at least winning points.
Yeah.
You know, like what is that, 8-1 right there? So you need 3-1. So you know, you're just a little off.
but I'm happy to see that people are showing up like that.
Hell yeah. Yeah, exactly. I'd much rather see that than nobody doing anything. And I look at what I do is when you share these, Woody, I swear on everything I love. I don't even look at the nation numbers. I just look at the point totals. I'm like, all that sucked. You know?
That's kind of
all
like
sucked.
that's kind of how I see it too. Like for instance, and I'll throw this out there: 791 versus 799. That looked like a very boring war.
Yeah, and homeboys lost by 2 billion. So gosh, it was what a horrible, event. If you're look at the 747 down at the bottom, 3 million total. What is that? 3 billion total. What?
So
That's crazy, bro.
So I gotta alliterate this a little bit because a few years ago, 747 was the server that me, Rusty Nails, Barry, and about
Oh yeah, I remember that. I remember that.
yeah. So they literally ran all their whales out of the nation to like. I feel bad for 747 now because they are literally fighting for every freaking point that they can get. They're literally fighting for it. So feel bad for them. And knowing my luck with karma, I'll be getting them in fucking with a merger. knowing my luck.
Yeah, just looking at the point totals for these 700 plus nation or these 700 nations, they should be a lot more than that. You know,
Like at
they
least
really
in the
should.
like in the 10. 785 got 11. So I mean they fought. You could tell 785 and 797 they
And
fought.
a good frenzy is like 15 billion plus. That's a good frenzy. So everybody had fun. You know, a majority of your nation opened their boxes more than likely. And there was some really cool reports one way or the other, if in fact, that amount of points was made. I feel like 15 billion's like, it should be like the benchmark for frenzy for like everybody.
Well,
I wouldn't suggest healing if you're losing, obviously. But, the long and short of it is, yeah, I mean, there's definitely some fun ones that are that are high points, and everybody should try it.
Well, 15 billion is right around where the 400s and 300 nations are. In the 700s, I would say about 11 to 10 would be the fun ones.
Well, no. So let me reiterate then, if that's where you're going with that.
Yeah,
So for me in the 300-400, the fun one is 25 plus.
yeah, those are fun.
Those those are the ones where everybody's fighting. It's back and forth. It's whatever. What the
Real,
hell is that?
real quick, that was Shakir. Just subscribe. Thank you very much, Shakir, um, for subscribing to my channel.
Oh, awesome.
Hell yeah, hell yeah. But yeah, yeah. The super fun ones are like where you're at, like with 2025. But those are far in between. Like now you
I
talk
mean,
about
shit.
the
If you go into a void against 255 and try to beat them, they'll drop 30 billion before the fucking phase 5 starts. You know, so
they don't do that.
so just
I
talking shit. But yeah, I mean, those are the fun ones. Frenzy guys, like just go out there and use your troops, man. I know there's a couple of nations out there using that head of state undefeated thing or whatever. If you're searching for a certain void or something like that, like I get it, but man, go out there and use those troops on Sunday and on Frenzy Sunday and have fun because the more points, the better. You know, I think we had close to 20 billion on the winning team in 333 that beat us this past week, and we had like 17 or something like that, and we had a good time this weekend. Everybody had a good time.
oh
So
yeah. All right, we're gonna jump back into here. So 791 versus 799. 799 Ducky and Beast. They took that win. 746 versus 772. 772 took that win, so that means 799 and 772 will be seeing each other in finals. 785, which is Holbrook's Nation, versus 797, and that was a smacking. I think Holbrook might have pulled them by their ears. And 767 versus 747. Well, I mean, yeah. Holbrook, you got anything to say about your frenzy? Was it fun? Holbrook.
No, it was just a lock nation. Nothing exciting at all.
Oh, it's Lock Nation. Okay. Did they fight you?
Boring.
Did it?
I mean,
But
sure,
did
they're a lock nation. They defended plenty.
So they didn't send any? Didn't send anything to anyone?
Uh, no group attacks. I have several reports of them just suiciding for boxes, but no,
Oh,
no real fighting.
well, I would have thought that'd been a little bit more exciting, but I didn't know 797 was Lock Nation. But well, that's what you get. I don't even know why. So here's the thing: 722 and 726 they fought each other. Like the score shows that they fought. Like so, why aren't they fighting us? That's what it's kind of wrapping my mind. Like, why are you guys fighting together against each other, Lock Nation, but you won't fight an Unlock Nation? Like, what's going on here? Because you know we're gonna try to zero you out, or like, what's going on?
Maybe they fight each other with the same style, where people reinforce on both sides and don't really care about the event or whatever. I'm not really sure. I mean, the struggle for us was me telling people like, "Hey, we're up 4 billion. Please stop using speeds. What are you doing?"
Stop attacking. We're done.
No, I mean, just walk. Like I literally walked across the map to one of their towers and they didn't withdraw and still got points. You don't have to use speeds against these nations.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong on that, dude. I parked on one side of their hive and just burnt everything. Farm, C10, didn't care, just burnt it. Slow walked it.
Yeah, the more interesting thing for me about that event is like people complain about head of state and then, because you do a bubble fest or whatever, every 1 out of 3 matchups maybe is pretty decent. You have a good time. And then there's a bubble fest and people complain. And then you face a lock nation and it's just an all you can eat buffet.
Yeah.
And then people act like that event is still good. But it's like, just because they put a lock nation that's going to feed you points into your bracket doesn't make the event good. And I don't know. I just find it kind of annoying because a bunch of people spent a bunch of time on a guaranteed victory and spent a bunch of consumables. And then they'll pretend like, look, The kill event is still fun, but it's like there's zero excitement. It's no loss. You're just walking. I don't understand what the excitement is.
Well, dude, 771 fought us, man. I'm not. They fought us. They sent 30, 40 people at us, and we in a tower, and we fought them. They kicked us out once, then we kicked them out. They hit some of our cities. We hit a lot of theirs. Like they fought us, and I'm so fucking shocked that they did. Like I'm wondering if like the GC chat of us calling them out, not fighting in Void or Frenzy, if they're actually starting to be embarrassed and trying to pick up the the skill to
It
fight.
probably it probably depends on the nation. 771 kind of had a rivalry with 770, I believe. I wasn't part of that, but 771 seems like they enjoy the game the way that maybe a lot of us do. Remember, 797 has the number one killer in our entire globe. So I'm sure there's a lot of civil war in 797. So they probably just don't care on Frenzy Day.
What do you mean? No, I don't think it's 797 hasn't. Do they?
Go to your ranking page and
Yeah.
your globe ranking
Whoa,
page and look
whoa.
in the top right,
Hold
and
on.
you'll find 797.
Someone just sent 20 21,000 blue coins. Thank you. I don't know how I missed it, but thank you so much. Thank you. Wow. Okay.
Nice.
Yeah, it was very nice of them. Ranking right here into the globe. Isn't that 726 guy?
No, was it like one more over?
You're a different globe, Woody.
Okay,
Oh,
gotcha.
my bad.
785 is globe 10. So
All right,
My bad. Yeah, but he's the number one killer for the entire globe, for Globe 10.
now you got me curious.
I mean, this guy obviously doesn't play the game we play. He's the number one killer. He's killed off his nation who knows how many times. And I woke up this morning to a report where he attacked me with just a normal fleet and died. Doesn't even make sense.
Oh, they can't. I don't know. What nation to go see him?
797. If you go to 797 and look at the top killer in 797, I'm sure you can see his picture.
It's locked. So what nation do I got to go into from?
you could go to 785.
7, 8. No.
I don't know if you can see other people's globe stuff. I guess I could post a screenshot. It doesn't matter though. This guy has killed more than everyone in Globe 10. So you have to assume he's killed a lot of his nation.
Yeah. I mean, you're not wrong. Kind of like with 709 guy, the AQ guy, he got number one in kills. Well, because he.
I mean, we all want merges, but we've also encountered many nations where there's a merge and one of the two nations gets kind of killed off. And the flip side to these merges is when you're aggressively merging, you may end up with someone like this guy who just decides to kill his nation no matter how many times they merge.
Yeah, if you got a couple of bad trolls, not to go off topic, but they will 100% kill a nation. You know, we had that in 357 with ZK and Appa for years. And those two guys single-handedly tore that nation down from, the outside in. So, yeah, I know 100% what you mean by that. So, yeah.
I never see.
Mergers are fun, but get the wrong one and, yeah.
See,
Good
I've
luck.
never understood why. I mean, I get it, the Eagle portion of it, but I've never understood why, if them knowing after merger what the game is about, and that you got to you got to have your nation as a team. Like, you can't just look at your nation and be like, okay, we're the number one alliance. You got to look at your nation as all your alliances are playing as one. Although you can only fit 100 people, like your second and third rank alliance, you've got to have the same mentality, same mindset of winning, setting traps up for your first rank alliance, beating up the people so then the second rank can get in there and hold it so the first rank can speed back in again. You got to have some kind of strategy like that and some kind of friendship with your second and third rank alliance guys. Like, killing your nation you're not getting a merger from that. I mean, sure you might. But the way Camel's been going, you're not getting a merger from killing your nation. You're just killing
But
your
if you're
nation.
if you're the only guy left, like
Yeah, you're just killing your nation. Like,
that doesn't help anybody, So nobody wants to get merged with a one man band, like no one wants to do that.
definitely not. Definitely not.
I think some people just decide they want to play Void every day until they're done with the game.
Well,
I 100% agree, Holbrook. 100% agree.
yeah.
Once it becomes more, because it's a lot more work, to have a team and, and camaraderie and all those. It's just so much more work. It's an easy solo play game to just enter the game, spend money and
I don't know. He lost his. Probably got a phone call. Um, we'll move on though. We got 1176 and 1197. It looks like 1197 did take that win, or is this before? No, this is after. Um, yeah, 2 minutes. Fraggle, I sent you an invite to come up to the stage. If you wanna, there you are. Tell us how this went, man. We'll go over some of these reports that you posted. 1 versus 6.
It
Not
was interesting. It was they were up. They went up in the first four. Pretty good. About a bill and a half. Um, then we went to go fight in Nava. Very strong. Almost maxed out 41 there. That has supposedly quit the game, but
yeah, he's still
every
playing, right?
every void or frenzy, he seems to show up. But he's in a side alliance, but made sure he was in the top four. So every time we try to do anything in the towers, he would just come in and annihilate us. Um, so
Oh, I mean,
we had to
maybe.
deal with that, but we just had fun. We already knew we were going to lose going into the kill event.
So did you guys
We
do it?
saved most of our consumables for for Void. We're not worried about Frenzy.
Yeah, if you see something open, then go ahead and take it. Other than that, just have fun. So
Yeah, so it was all right.
let me ask you: did you guys, knowing that you guys were going to lose, did you guys just walk in and say "fuck it"? Let's just unbubble and fight it out.
We tried. They didn't want to. I mean, we had a couple of decent fights, but a lot of it with them, I think their plan was to go up big in the first four and then bubble, and it was just waiting on shields to drop.
Ah, the shield game. The
So,
shield game. Dude, we had 34s
I
on
think I
bubble.
think they're just coming out of Civil War in 1197 too. I believe. I think
Oh,
that's one of the reasons that the 41 supposedly quit. But who knows?
maybe he
That's
just didn't
always
want
been that's been one of the drama, um, one of the drama nations because the 41's a big baby.
to. And the shots are fired. Shots are
Oh, it's
fired.
all right. Shots have been fired at GC since they started. So,
Oh, well, I would love to say congratulations, but unfortunately, they didn't win it. You guys didn't win it. I
it's all
apologize.
right. We got way more speeds and stuff for Void coming up. That's what
Right,
we care about.
and you had fun. You had fun, so that is what matters. You had fun. Got a couple reports out of it. Yeah. So GG on that. I hope your void's more funner than this one was, and hope you win it.
Thanks, man.
No problem. No problem. All right. Okay, so Bryant from 354. Bryant from 354. Frag, you want to step on down? I'm going to try to get Brian in here. If I can find him. Maybe he can better explain what happened here. I'm not really even seeing him in here. All right, we'll move on because I don't know what this is trying to say. Like, 354 got first place, but then 374, like, who won? That's what we want to know. Who won? All right, we'll keep moving. All right, looks like 1248. Who is this again? Fester. Where are you at, Fester? There you are. Invite you to speak. 1248 versus 1236. It looks like 1248 took that win. 1206 versus. Is it just me or is it just like fuzzy? No, it's fuzzy. 1206 versus 1227. 1227 took that win. 1249 versus 1213. And it looks like 1249 took that win. 1210 versus 1211, and 1210 took that win. Fester, you up here yet? He is not. So we know who won that one then. You guys want to take one last look? It's a little fuzzy, but it is what it is. And then moving on, moving on. Who is this? Sula, Sula, Sula. Let me find you, Sula, if you're in here. I am not seeing Sula in here. No. Okay, we'll just go over it then. Nation 99 versus Nation 2. Nation 2 won that one. Nation 72 versus 52. 52 beat the shit out of them. Holy cow. Nation 33 versus Nation 30. 30 won that one. 114 versus Nation 1, and 114 took that win. Speaking of 114, we got them in EW coming up soon. Why did we do this twice? Does my alliance want to lose twice in a row? Anyways, that's interesting right there. 114 versus 1. I want to know what happened here. 52 versus 72. 52 put the smackdown on this. Whoa, holy cow. And I guess this is what Lee Guide was talking about. This was a fun war for 52. Obviously, it wasn't so fun for 72. But yeah, that's a GG 52, GG 114, GG Nation 2, and GG Nation 30. Let's check out some of these reports that they post. So this is Nation 1 versus 114, 33 to 55. Yeah, those are big numbers, guys. Those are big numbers. That Nation 1 took that one. Ouch. Is this the same one? 35 to 55? No, this is different. So, damn. 114 really fucking rocked them. Wow. GG on that one. We'll be seeing 114 later in EW. Okay, so let's see who posted this one real quick. See if we can get you up in here. If you're still in here. I'm not seeing them. All right, we'll just go over it. 1088 versus 1095. 1088 won. 1116 versus 1091, and 1116 took that win on that one. So you'll be seeing 1088 versus 1116 in 2 weeks. And then you got 1080 versus 1065, and it looks like 1080 won that one. I can't tell the bottom one. I think we have main lady. She's from no, she ain't from. She's from 1038. Take that back. Sorry. But yeah, that should be a fun one. I can't tell what the bottom was because it was cut off. So we will keep moving. 116 versus 1091. 116 took that one. Zuru came for 2 billion points. Jeez. That was a lot of fighting. A lot of fighting. I think we already seen that one. Did we? 26 to 11? Yeah, we've seen this one already. Here's another 1 to 14. Friggin' eating. Definitely eating that one. And then one last one. 1 to 17. Got 50 million points off that one. Killed 4.4. Bryant, are you strong or what? You literally killed half their fucking troops. Half the troops. And that's 354 versus 374. That's half their troops. Leg. Wow. Wow. Alright. Give LB the God. If I like to speak. From 923. This is one of my favorite nations right here, guys. Is 923. I know people are like, what's going on? This is seriously one of my favorite nations to very look at. As a matter of fact, this is one of the nations I actually hope and asked to merge with. Not sure if we're going to get it, but so 923 versus 1019. 923 did win that one. Yeah, points looking pretty fun. Looks like 1019 got smacked around a little bit. LB to God, you up in here? You want to talk real quick? Where you at? probably like, I can't do it. I can't do it. There you are. Good. You got the mic. Tell me how it was. Was it boring? Did you guys have fun or what? Big hits? He's probably looking to see how he can undo his mic. Give him a minute. He'll figure it out. It should be the same setup as a regular live. I think he's having some technical issues on that one. Give him a second. He'll hit him. Let's see if he's typed anything real quick. Let me mark this spot though.
Okay, I think I'm in now, Woody.
There you go. There you go.
Okay.
So, did you have fun or what? I mean, 6.9 to 4.7. Someone got zeroed out. You were in here. That'll be the guide. Did he get a phone call or something? He'll be the guide. Whatever you did before, do the exact same thing because we were able to hear you momentarily. All right. Well, while you're trying to figure that out, let's move to ass and titties real quick, and we'll come back to you, LB the God.
What's up, guys?
What's up? 899 versus 858. 899 beat 858. Whoa.
Oh, 85. No, it's 856.
Oh, okay. It looked like 858. It did look like it. It's just a little blurry. My bad. My bad. Thank you for.
Yeah, no, that was good.
Yeah. I could just see it now. The PM's full of 858. We didn't fight them.
Yeah, no, not that one. Not again. Maybe again. Hopefully again. Actually, I want revenge. I want some like. But here, so 856. Actually, it actually turned out pretty good. We were down by like only like 250 million. And then we got clapped a little bit. They got clapped a lot of bit, and it was fun. It was good. They came out to just play. Once they realized that they were like 2 billion down, they were just like, screw it. So a lot of fighting. There's some couple videos. Nothing. I tried to get some videos like of the actual. It just was garbage, so I couldn't send that stuff.
I mean, dude, I sometimes post a video of me hitting a freaking tile.
Oh yeah. So I got smacked. That's.
Oh, we got to
send zombies over. I sent zombies over the wrong. Oh, I sent troops to hit zombies over the wrong blacktop, and they came back, and I wasn't realizing it. They just got their C-41 got me.
Yeah,
It's fun.
Yeah, they definitely got you on that one. But
yeah,
I mean, thank God it was only frenzy, right?
Yeah, exactly. It was good though. And then there's a couple more. Milk got clapped a little bit too. RC-41. They actually came and hit him. I was surprised. I didn't think they would.
Well, I mean,
they did.
It's frenzy, man. Like we always tell people to take frenzy as something to practice with because void is unforgivable. You make a mistake in void, you hit someone that you shouldn't be hitting. It's gonna cost you. It's gonna cost you. But yeah, that's
it was good though. Yeah, it was fun.
15-1.
They definitely came out. To that's the one. That's our C-41. He just has bubble down. None of us thought he was going to get hit. To be honest with you, they needed a little more though.
yeah,
but they still a little bit more. But it was fun.
Yeah. Wow, that's impressive.
Props to 856. We didn't know if they were going to, come out and play, but they did.
Oh yeah, love hearing that. 12. They got here 5-2. Dang. They hit a whale, didn't they?
That was milk. So yeah, they actually he got hit. What was that? Before he had 13. He had 1,300 troops. Sorry, 1.3 mil, and that was the C-41 hit him, and then all the garbage their like lower end cities came right after him, and that's what happened.
Gotcha.
There was no C41 in that one. It was just
Who
some
cranked it into a fixture
C34s
nailed
and 36s. So
Let's check this one out.
oh yeah, which one's
14
that?
to 14 to 6, 22. Oh, they're coming. 899, 29, 30, 31. Whoa!
Oh yeah, that's us. That's us.
Shit!
That's our hit for sure. Or they hit us, I think.
899. Camaro.
Yeah.
I liked seeing how fast they came in.
Yeah, man. We got some people who early on they got those speeds, ready to go.
This is what I keep telling. This is what we keep telling people. So when you get, oh, damn it, got to pull it up again. That's it. So watch how fast they come in. On the left, look how fast they're coming in. This is what you want. This is them coming all at once. And look at that bar. Like, it's not moving. It's going towards the red. Like that is so important to come in at like within that 3 seconds, all at once, because the power you have at once is it's unbearable sometimes.
Yeah, definitely.
If you just like trickle in there, yeah, they're gonna eat the troops before the rest of the people get in there. I want to check out this other report. And believe it or not, the some of the older nations that are in here that are watching this, they love seeing that stuff. They love it, and that's how they get to know what nations are as they watch this kind of shit.
Yeah, definitely.
14 to 7.
There was actually a lot of big battles. We had hit one of their C41s, which I couldn't get, but we hit them pretty hard. It was fun. Yeah, it's good.
I missed
good battles. Good battles all around. It was all day long. There was stuff going down, so it was fun.
Okay, so they retreated. I see.
Yeah, they started retreating after that. A couple of them did.
Yeah, you can't really blame them though.
Yeah, I mean, I love the retreat button.
It's my
I haven't used it too much lately, but
that retreat button it should be your favorite friend. Come void.
Yeah.
Void time is the first 10 seconds is literally where the most kills are done.
Exactly.
It's the best.
Exactly.
It took me many mistakes to figure that one out. All right. Well, congratulations on you guys' win.
Yeah, thanks, guys.
No problem.
Thank you.
All right, we got Beef Cannon. Let's get Beef Cannon in here. I could have swore I seen.
I'm out. Have a good day.
Have a good one, buddy. There's Beef Cannon. Just gotta unmute you. Actually, no. LB to God, real quick. I'm sorry. Are you able to get your mic going? There you go.
Yeah, I'm back.
All right.
I'm back, Woody.
All right, there you are. Real quick, and then we'll go to Beef Cannon. So, 923 once again has won it as expected. Any big battles that happened there, or?
Yeah, I put a couple in the chat just now. We didn't have. I mean, I wasn't in all of them this time. Like, I only read like 30th. I had shit going on this weekend. But 1019 got a super whale, like super whale.
Right.
Max City. And there was a lot of threats going on that he was going to kill us. And it was real funny because he doesn't have a team. So we was like, we're going to see. And he wasted about 150 million BP just hitting the towers.
Jeez.
And he 375 million. So we didn't have the opportunity to hit him. But when he left, he was down to about 260 from losing fights.
Got a question for you. Obviously, you heard me say that I've asked Camel to if and when we do get merged, we merge with you guys. If Camel by sakes does do that, we're moving to 923. My nation's already said that to us. That's it. Would you guys want us? We got 841s. We're top heavy.
And Woody, I get you, right? The problem with your 841s, it sounds like you the only one that played the whole goddamn kill
No,
event.
no, 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 dude. No. Everyone, all of the top players played. Like we probably had like a good. We just seen a video. There's, in fact, there are a lot of foreign people, so we do get some hits. Um, don't get me wrong, but a lot of people they bubble against us. If you understand what that means, like they bubble, they don't want to fight us, they want nothing to do with us, stuff like that. Because we get when you got 841s hitting you, and yeah, it's K's there. I'm always there. Um, but like
I mean, Woody, that's the difference. That's the difference because really, like, our top 12 cities are real active, like real active. Like, so that's why we so strong when we can roll up with 60 people because our top 12 cities are always in all of the fights for the most part. You know, it might be two missing, but they're there all the time.
well, imagine having like 20 other big players in there.
It'd be a beautiful thing if they're gonna be there. The activity with the power of matter. What do you know that? Like, if you got a city that's not fighting, he's worse than a person with a 500 LRA coming with us because he's not fighting.
I mean, you're not wrong on that. You're not wrong on that. But I can say all the top players in our nation, they're always there, always there.
That would make us supremely top heavy, beautiful with participation. We'll be something to reckon with. We might be able to go play with 904 and 910.
Yeah, you got me, you got Churu, you got freaking um, K138. Um, they're always there. Playtime's there, SMF's there. They're always there.
That'd be beautiful, Woody, but that would take away some of our excitement, even though it's getting old. Because you know we like facing these super whale nations like 1019, and they think they really gonna do something because we don't have a super whale,
Well,
and that's fun, and
here's
they still lose.
here's the thing. Like for say you get merged, you guys haven't got a merge yet. You know, um, once we get like 736 get another merger, we're going to be seeing older nations. We're not going to be seeing the nations that we see now. We're going to be seeing double merged nations. Some are triple nations, triple merged nations. That's the benefit and the curse of having merges is that yeah, the benefit is you get more people. You know, it can go either good or bad. You know, you can get a real good team, put it together, or you can get a farm nation. You still got that second merge, so you're still going to see those. You'll see nations like 425, 567, 385, 373. Whether you're strong enough or not, I mean, it is what it is. Um, but I don't know.
Oh, yeah, I agree with you. I agree with you, but we still fighting merged and double merged and single merged nations now. We're not merged.
Yeah, that's true.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter for us.
That is true. That is very true. Yeah, that is very true. You guys are always fighting someone like tough nations too, like real tough nations.
On paper, we shouldn't be winning these matches we winning, but it's our numbers. It's our numbers. It's our participation. It's the way we raised our nation, so everybody grows strong. You might not be the strongest, but we try to teach people how to grow. So when we come in with 60, they got the right stats.
Let me ask you, what's the biggest BP city you guys hit, and what was the stats at that time, if you don't mind me asking?
The biggest BP city we hit, I think it was 120,
Okay.
and that's before all this equipment and all that came out. Though we haven't had that opportunity really since, because they know we'll come. Even though this guy, this 5S guy in the 1019, he left his bubble open all goddamn frenzy. I, but we can't hit him here in Max City at 375 BP. I was hope if we was matched with an 896 or with you guys, yeah, we would have shot him.
So okay, so check this out. We hit a city of 250 million BP. We hit them twice to zero them out. So if we're hitting with 15, that was only with 15 people. If we hit people a city like that, and I think his stats were at like 18. We'll just say 1800 flat, right around there. Not a super mega whale, but he's a 41. He's got some stats behind him. So 250 million hit him twice to get him. That's something that we can bring to the table. And then you guys got the numbers. That's because I know you guys don't got any whales. I mean, you guys have told me that since the day I've met you guys, and it sucks, but you guys still win. You got the numbers. So imagine having a top heavy and the numbers. That's what I'm getting to. Camel's not going to give you two very highly active nations in emerge. That's not going to happen. I promise you. I promise you, it's not going to happen. So to get a top heavy, but not as active you guys are, and then you guys got the activity, and you mix them together, you're fucking really strong, like real strong. And that's the kind of thing that I was getting, like leaning in towards you.
That's another thing that plays in the factor with that too, and that's the leadership. Is that top heavy nation gonna be willing to come into our leadership? We proven that we know what the fuck we doing.
Right.
So if you don't want to come in with our leadership, that's gonna cause another rift.
We honestly, dude, like a lot of these nations, even mine, we're all about going to where the activity is. We we don't care. We don't care too much about like I don't know how to explain it. We don't have egos. We come, we're gonna fight. You guys say there's a group attack, we're gonna be there. Uh, and if we find a city, we're gonna port there. We're gonna burn them. We're gonna post a link. Those little things. But if there's like a mega whale that you guys want to take down, oh, we're fucking there for hours looking at it, waiting for that bubble to drop. Just like how you guys are. Like same situation. But yeah, that's how that is. Well, we'll just see because it's just something I asked Camel for. Not saying it's gonna happen, but you know how that goes.
We gave up on Action Campbell for stuff, Woody. We don't get nothing in 923. Hey,
You're not wrong. You're not wrong. You're not wrong, dude. Camel says, "Yeah, we'll give you this," and then you get shit. All right, but yeah, congratulations on your win, man. I really hope you guys get the merge that's coming up soon. Um, I really hope you get one. Same with
I
us.
appreciate it, Woody. We'll see what happens, man.
Yeah, we'll see. All right, we're gonna move on to Beef Cannon now. Beef Cannon, floor is yours. Looks like 785 versus 797. Wait, didn't we just have
We, we already did the 785 one.
Yeah.
The second one I posted was from 817.
Okay, there we go. This was a
So that one
close one.
was a bit closer.
Yeah. And I know
Yeah,
both
I
you
didn't spend a
guys.
whole ton of time over there, but that was definitely a fun one. Like I jumped over into that nation because we had a elite war against 309 gun, which we managed to somehow win. So that was pretty awesome.
Let me ask you,
Um,
did
there were
Rue
some pretty fun battles.
did Rue show up from the
Um,
Elite War? That guy is the difference maker. Is Rue?
yeah, I'm gonna say I don't believe so,
Yeah, that's if he showed up,
but I also
you
didn't look that closely. I
yeah.
spend most of my time in 785, but I hop over there and jump into some of their other priorities. Like they really enjoy Elite War, and then they were going against 831 for Frenzy, so that was just it's a fun nation to play against because they fight.
Hell yeah. I love seeing this. I love seeing this, guys. Like to see these kind of numbers 29, 44, win or lose, they're going at it. That's good to see. That's how you definitely stay off the blacklist. Definitely stay off the blacklist. Because people, believe it or not, people do pay attention to that list, guys. They really do. But still, what kind of fun did you guys all have? Like, was that just the one that you had? Obviously, there had been
Oh
more,
no,
right?
there was a bunch of back and forth at the towers in particular.
Hmm.
So that just happened to be one that I was present for because it happened like right after EW.
Gotcha. Perfect timing for it too. Perfect timing.
Oh yeah,
Well, congratulations on your win, brother.
thank you,
Congratulations.
sir.
No problem. How many more do we have? I'm gonna just take a quick look. Oh, we don't got that many. Cool. 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 Where were we? There we were. Okay, so real quick, we got 858 versus 833. 877 versus 926. 858 they did win that one. 877 won theirs, so they'll be seeing each other in Void. 777 versus 778. 777 they took the win on that one. 801 versus 796. 801 won that one. Wait a minute. Isn't 796 Polar? Polar Bear? Could have swore it was Polar Bear. Interesting. That is really interesting. I don't know what's going on there. But that's not normal to see that. But then again, I don't know 801, so it can be completely different. Congratulations, 858, on your win. Anyone here from 858? I don't think we do have anyone here. We do not. All right, we'll keep moving then. Real quick, 777. Not bad. Seda got the freaking win on that one for Tyrant. GG on that one, guys. We just went over 923. Here we go. Here we go. Lady Fox over there in 717. They took the win, so they'll be seeing 744. 744 did fight 670, and 744 won. And 717 fought 701. Wow, they smacked them, too. 666 versus 697. It looks like 697 won that one. 645 versus 637, which is the Cash Nation. And it looks like or was it Beast? I forget. It's one of those two. No, it is Beast. I take that back. It's Beast. So 637 did win that one. We are going to look at some reports real quick. 701 sent 24 to 45. 8 that one. Ooh, that hurts. 40. Guys, I'm telling you, 717. They always be sending freaking numbers. Always be sending numbers. All right, let's check out another report. And Lady Fox is a YouTuber too. So, guys, be sure that when she posts a video, be sure to watch it because you get to see this in live action. So, 36 to 47. That's still good. That's still good. Like, although in Frenzy, I mean, like I always say, guys, just show up, have fun, figure out what you can and cannot do. They won this in points. 7-1 did, but if this was Void, they would have been freaking licking their paws. I think that's the same one, yeah. 36 of maybe there's a couple same ones. There you go. 31 to 8. Ooh, that hurt. 16 to 18. Ooh, man. And we got the last one, 5 to 1. Not bad, not bad, not bad. Congratulations, 717. Congratulations, 744. This should be a really good matchup between each other. They both show up with numbers, so congratulations to all the winners here too. All right, let's keep moving. All right, 989 versus 993. Looks like 989 won that one. Let's see if Kata is yeah, let's get him up here. Come on up, Kata.
Hey guys, can you hear me?
We can hear you. Yes, we can. So how'd it go? How'd it go?
That was actually a really good matchup. 993 is it won GC. They beat us by 385 points last month.
Okay.
So this was sweet revenge. It was good. It was pretty even going into KE. I think one team was up by 100 million. And look, it was just like the taco show, right? I think he used over 1,000 days of heals, just hitting towers where we had our whole alliance. That's why he has all those points. We had one pretty good battle I'll post right now. And I think it was after this battle, their team kind of decided to, I wouldn't say give up, but they said, okay, maybe it's not going to be our day. I just posted it. So yeah, it was really good. It was one of these I would say we're like frenemies, right? I have a good relationship with Taka and Ifo, who
you
are their
said
two big guys.
you said frenemies.
Yeah, we're friendly enemies. You know, and so we talk to each other on Viber. So he congratulated us. So you guys did really well, and so it's good. We move on to 955. That's gonna in Void, which is gonna be another GC finalist. That one's probably a little bit. We have an interesting relationship with them. It's one of these Saudi Arabia run nations, similar to 910.
Okay.
And so that one's going to be tough. That's going to be a good matchup. I expect, hopefully not a bubble fest. We want to fight. So I think hopefully going into it will be pretty even and we'll see what happens.
Well, that's a pretty nice hit right there. You guys were able to show up with 50 people and 34. So
Yeah, I would say this was kind of decided in the first 4 hours of Frenzy. I think we went up by 2 billion points in the first 4 hours of Frenzy.
okay.
Unfortunately, it was just Taka. This was a one big fight. After that, it was just Taka and a couple of others just hitting the tower over and over. Like I said, he used enormous amounts of heals and gold
You know why
to
he
get
did.
those points.
You know why he did that, right?
Ego,
No, no,
probably.
no, 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 no. So this is something that I think that you guys should all know, and the whales are gonna hate me for it, but whatever. So if you have a tower full of people, right, and one person only goes in there, and it's the whale, right? That whale is going to be able to produce more points in that hit than having 20 people in there. Let me explain
Well,
why.
he wasn't though. He was. Oh, I see. Is that because of the 3x points? But I thought that didn't apply to towers.
No, 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 it doesn't. It doesn't. But that doesn't necessarily always work. But it happens a lot. So the whale will go in there, and let's say he kills 800,000 troops, right? And you kill 450,000 troops because he only has 600,000 troops. So he hits there, gets that 800,000, or we'll even say 300,000, or 400,000 he kills. Um, he speeds back. Yeah, he does use a lot of heals, but the points that he's gaining from individual, he obviously by doing it, he's going for individual points. We all know that. But eventually, when he starts knocking and killing some more of your troops by doing that, he's gonna really score some points for the nation by doing that.
Well, yes, I would agree with that. But in this case, we have 341s that were in that tower healing as well.
Hmm.
And so their lead or their non-lead, our lead grew by 2 billion because he kept doing this.
So,
He kept losing these things
so then,
over and over and over.
so let me ask you: did he get the? He got the tyrant though.
He got Tyrant, which
Yeah,
maybe that was his thing. But
yeah.
as a nation, he kind of lost it for him because he kept doing it.
That's that's something that you gotta, as a nation, you kind of gotta like tell that whale to, hey, look, I get you trying to get the tyrant, but if we're trying to win this, you need to stop. You bring some people with you, um, and don't do it by yourself because some nations would call that selfish, and some people will get burned over something like that. Like in the older nations, they'll burn them over something like that if they lose, because that some of these nations are very competitive. Like for instance, if someone in Ligad's nation did that, and Ligad caught wind of that they were doing it for the tyrant points, oh, you better believe he's gonna burn them right afterwards. Like they're real smart. They know exactly what they're doing. Like he'll be burned afterwards. Like so, I hope that tyrant would be worth it, kind of in that kind of matter. But yeah, congratulations on your
Yeah.
window.
Thanks. Yeah, and hopefully we'll see you guys in 2 weeks with some good reports from 955. That's going to be a good one.
Hell yeah, hell yeah. We do got another subscriber. Oh man, I'm really gonna butcher this one. I'm sorry. Uh, Kamala, cause I can't do it. But thank you, thank you so much. And she says, "Hi, when when will the French translation be available? It should be available um, afterwards, after the processing of the live gets done through YouTube. You'd go into your settings, you'd hit the CC for translation, and it should be underneath auto. So when you hit the auto, it will be whatever translation you pick, but the YouTube has to process it because it's going for monetization right now. So that's how that works. But congratulations on your win. All right, moving on. 459 versus 555. 459 literally freaking ran him through the ground. And that is Lips. See if we can get his Lips in here. I'm gonna try to go through. I don't got to work tonight, so I can spend some time. I can spend some time. I don't think Lips is in here right now. I'm looking. Yeah, there he is. All right, since we'd invite Lips, but while we're waiting, we'll go over this real quick.
Lips said he can't talk in chat.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. All right, so 465 versus 460. 465 took that win right there. 564, which is Steve the Newsman, and 621, and 621 did win that one. 459 versus 555. 459 took the win on that one. 429 versus 495, and 495 took the win on that. We are going to look at some of these reports. 459, 20 to 5. Not bad, not bad. 3 million killed. 14 to 22, 2.4 mil killed on that one. 11 to 19. That's a pretty even one, but if it was voided, it'd be pretty badass. Frenzy, 555 lost that one. So they're defending. 555 is a defender. Defending everything. They're not actually fighting. 2.7 million kills. That's a good hit. It's a real good hit. And 18 to 10. Is this the same one? No. That's a good hit right there. 2.4 mil. And then the last one, 1.2 mil on that one. They defended. So 555, these Lock Nations, they'll defend. They don't care if it's Frenzy or not. They'll defend it. So take advantage of that. Congratulations on your win, by the way. We got 988 versus 965. Did we go over this already? No, we did not. Who was that? Mildew. Where are you at, Mildew? I don't think they're in here anymore. No, we're not. We'll just go over it real quick. 988 won against 965. 1014 won. No, 1014 lost against 1048. 10 to 5. Wow. Wow. 1027 versus 935, and it looks like 935 took that W on there. 973 versus 944, and 944 took the win. That looked like it was, honestly, all of these but this one looked boring. I'm going to just be real with you. They look boring, very low scoring. I don't think there was much fighting, but yeah. Then we got Yaz from 278. See if Yaz is in here. Of course she is. Come on up. 278 versus.
Hello.
Hey, how you doing? Looks like you guys fought 219.
Yeah, Sin.
Yeah, we all know Sin. So how did that? The points didn't look that far off, honestly. They actually kind of
Yeah.
look real low.
278. We don't play much Frenzy. We don't purge. We don't care about Frenzy that much. But we work on planned events and some good battles, and that's what we had. And Sin, they're savages. So as soon as they see a shield drop, they would go. So they got lots of points.
69 to 76. Look at these points, guys. Oh my god. Oh my god. That's amazing right there.
Yeah.
Man, yeah, I can't wait for these days. But was this planned though?
This one was planned. Yeah.
Okay. I love those planned ones. I really do. Because it's like, are we gonna win? Or are we not gonna win?
But you know that at this time of the day, you can have this number. So it's also an indication that you can do stuff at this time.
Right. And this one actually looks really good. I mean, obviously it was planned, but I mean, yeah, you guys took the win on that one by far.
Yeah, the second one, yeah. The first one we did a small mistake, so.
I mean, That's the thing. Against 219, there's very little limit, very little you can do
Exactly.
with mistakes. Like
Or mistakes. Exactly.
one mistake, and you'll definitely pay for it. Definitely pay for it.
But it was good. Like, it's good.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I love seeing these older nations like this because the numbers are always there. And
Yeah.
I can't wait till the newer nations they see these numbers like that. And there are, believe it or not, there are some newer nations that actually pull numbers like these still, right now. So not saying like the 192 and the 236 million points. They're not pulling shit like that, but the amount of people that show up, they're pulling. Well,
Which is good. Yeah. Well, that's it.
well,
We
gee,
lost, but we had fun.
you had fun. That's all that really matters. It's frenzy. It's
Yeah.
frenzy. Who
Exactly.
cares? It's not played. But I'm gonna congratulations on 219. I'd love to say 278, but unfortunately, you had fun, and that's what matters.
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. And well, it was against 219, so.
Yeah, yeah. Going up against going against superstars. Yeah, you definitely. Honestly, I'll be honest with you. The point difference compared to we know 219. The point difference ain't even that far.
No, it's not. So I'm happy with that. And we got 76 players out of 90.
Yeah.
So I'm happy with that.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I mean, usually 219 will score like 50. So see to see this, it's like that's impressive. Like you guys hung in there.
Yeah, exactly.
All right.
And congrats to 219.
Yeah, congratulations 219. All right, then 373 they beat 299. So it will be 373 versus 219. That's going to be interesting. I don't know who's going to win that one cuz if 373 shows up and they get things together and get everyone in the same alliance, I think they can be compatible.
I think last time they won against 219,
Did they?
if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I think they won one time. I don't know if it was a long time ago or a year ago. I don't know. But yeah, they won against them.
That would be interesting to see. That'd be, and that's my old nation too. 373. Man. Maybe one of these times I'll reach out to Faith and be like, "Hey, let me get a city, just for old times' sakes, and fucking fight and void for y'all. Just for old times' sakes, better load it up." But
You're welcome to join us.
Look, I'm gonna be real with you. I got a list of people that's asked me to join them. A list of people. But so then
All right. Well, what?
thank you for showing.
Thank you.
So 229 versus 290. 290 took that win on that one. 425 versus 333, and 333 won that one. But they had fun. It was frenzy. That's all that matters.
Yep.
All right, moving
We
on.
played 2 weeks ago against 333, and we're gonna play against them in 2 weeks. So that's common.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Hopefully people up here get merged so you guys can start seeing some new blood.
Yeah, true.
Yeah. Ooh, someone's got a video. You know me and videos. I love watching these videos. Looks like it's a trap. It is. It is. There. Go, 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 go. It's a trap. 45 people are coming. Holy cow. You better show up and get in there fast. Oh my god. And these are the newer nations. So I mean they got a little bit yet to go, but still showing up with 47. That's pretty good. 48. If I was a blue side, I would have been hitting retreat right now. I would have said, guys, hit retreat now. Now. I don't know who this guy is coming in. Yeah. Coming in awfully late. Not bad. Not bad on that one. Not bad. That was 988. We got another 717, 17 to 16. That's a good hit. We got 711 right here. Cabo, you in here? You are. Okay. 711 versus 668, and 711, they won that one. 756 versus 709, and 756 took the win. So you will be seeing 711 versus 756 in the final. Void. 714 versus 667, and 714 won that one. 689 versus 700, and 700 took that win. Cowboy, any good matches that happened? If you're able to talk. Cowboy. He might be busy. Yeah, he might be busy. All right, we'll keep moving. We'll come back to if he is not so busy. Actually, that's it. That's the last one of them. Other than this report, I think we already seen the 34 versus 50. Yeah, cool. And that is it. That is it. So I do want to say tonight, I'm going to be going live, and Steve the Newsman has. He's going to be having interviews in the live tonight, guys. So it'll be like 2 hours after reset, or maybe an hour after reset. Um, so what we're going to do is Steve, with his movies, which we all love, um, he wants to start bringing in some newer nations and newer people um, into his videos. So it's not just the same, five nations in it. He wants to start bringing in, get some of the newer nations involved into the movies and stuff. So we'll be having interviews, 5 to 10 minutes, to explain your guys' nation and to see, um, you know, where he can put you in there. Have a story, some kind of background about your nation, maybe um, some drama. We all love drama, and ultimately he will pick and choose, obviously, what he wants to do because it is his movie. But it's a good way to to reach out to the newer nations, to get more involved in the community, to be like, hey, look, our nation's in the movie. It's very exciting. We love the movies, so. That'll be tonight. You'll see the everyone button when it happens. So get your whale, get your drama, get your story, get the excitement, and we'll have a party tonight in interviews. Um, it looks like there's a couple more. Chucky, 465 versus 460. 465 took that win. 564 versus, we already went over this, versus 621. 621 took that win. 459 versus, yeah, we went over this one. Okay, we got our reports though. We went over that one, Chucky. Thank you. 1039, 32 to 25. That's not bad at all. Yeah, we just went to that. And Kitten from 385, 31 to 1. That's not bad. That's not bad. That's you guys are seeing what I'm looking at right here? 31 people went against so 13.2 million went against 37 million, and they hit a wall real fast in 99. Real fast. That is funny. 734 versus 741. 741 took the win, which will be who we see in Void coming up. I do gotta ask, 741, are you guys gonna fight? Are you guys gonna fight us? Are you gonna fight us? 741, are you going to fight us in Void? Are you going to fight us in Void? That is the question. Because that is going to be 736 versus 741. Are you going to fight us? Or is it going to be a recruiting bubble? Because we have been saving our recruits. Just giving you a heads up. We've been saving our recruits. So if you want to just do it to where you just recruit a little bit and we just fight. Yes, they're going to fight. Then I'm going to fucking record and we're going to have an awesome Void. Hell yeah. I love hearing that. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Now I'm excited. Now I'm excited. I'm excited. Cool. We're going to have a fight. We're going to have fight 741 versus 736. Let's go check and see what 741's got cooking over there in their nation to see what we're up. We'll start in my nation first, see what we got. All right. So we have 841s, 130, 239s, and a few 38s, a few 37s, so on and so forth. Officer power 21 and a half, 21, 20, 17. It's not too bad. We do have a after the 8, the power drops quite a bit, but hell yeah, I'm excited. All right, let's check out 741. Let's see what they got cooking over there. Now, guys, remember, just because one nation might be stronger does not mean that they can't win. I promise you that it makes a big difference the way you fight, the strategy, the traps, who shows up, who doesn't, who bubbles, who can't make it into the trap. 742, we need 741. Boom, right here. Let's see what our enemy's gonna look like. Wait a minute, did this guy, did he come back? Did he come back? Because I thought that he quit. Did he come back? Did he come back, MD? You know what? Why don't I have you up in here? Hold on. Where you at? Where you at? Where you at? MD, where are you? Where the hell are you? Where the hell are you? Oh, I don't see him in here. I wanted to invite him in up here. Oh well. All right, so 741's gonna fight us. Now we're super happy. I will let my nation know. So they got 341s. They got up to 740s, which 40s are pretty much like a 41 other than these zombies when it comes to long range. They got a shitload of 39s, a lot more than we got. A few 38s, a lot of 37s. Oh, this is pretty much gonna be even. Let's check and see the power difference. I mean, there's a little bit of power difference, but who's to say that we show up with 30 people and you guys show up with 50? You know what I mean? So, I mean, it all depends. Now I'm getting really excited. Hell yeah. There'll be a video. There'll be a video. Hell yeah. Super excited now. Hell yeah. Cool. That 741. No, that 736 will show up. But, guys, I think we're about done now. I don't see any more. Wait. We got one. We got another one. 1074 versus 994. 1074 did take that win. 1011 versus 933. 1011 took that win. 956 versus 986. And 986 won that one. 951 versus 939. And 939 won. Dark Star, you want to come on up here? Let me see if I can find you right here. Come on up. Let's check out a report. 17 to 23. Nice. Check out this real quick. You want to talk about it, Dark Star? She's probably looking for the microphone. Either. Oh, this was a long battle. I don't know if they're trying to. Are they burning a whale? I think they're trying to burn a whale. Dang. That's a long battle. There's a lot of troops that died in this one. Jeez, that's a good battle. That last freaking shot took him out. Nice. Hell yeah. It was a tower defense. Okay. MD is saying we will enjoy it. He promises, record everything, and Discord keeps kicking me out. I don't know why. It's Discord. That's why. It's Discord. Um, yeah, Darkseid, if you want to talk about it real quick, feel free. Just unmute your mic. I know it might be a little bit different than what you're used to, and we can talk about it. But right after that, we are going to end the live, and I'm going to bed. Oh, there you go. You can just talk now. Your mic's good.
Oh, I thought it was a fun frenzy.
Yeah, definitely. So they did fight. So I mean, that's what counts is that they fought.
It was very difficult to find targets as always, but we did we did some defense on frenzy, which is never ideal, but we have to give something to get something. So it was fun.
Oh, absolutely. Hey, I think that maybe people need to just like reach out to the other nation and just like, hey, you know what? Let's just fucking drop our bubbles and go at it. You know what I mean? Let that person, let those two nations just fight it out. Let the winners win. That's the way we want it. That's the way we want to see it. Let the winners win. But you said it was fun, so that's what matters right there. You guys are gonna be seeing 10-11 in 2 weeks, so um, I wish both you guys luck, and you'll be seeing me in 2 weeks. But for now, guys, I am going to bed. Thank you all for showing up, but it is that time.